NSJ Blow Care, and today I'm wearing a pair of orange nylon spandex jeans. These are also known as disco pants in orange. I'm wearing these orange disco pants today because I've got a clip featuring somebody wearing orange disco pants also, but not just orange ones. You're also going to see about 4 other colors of nylon spandex jeans. So in my last video, which was about the Georgia Peaches, I talked a little bit about the connection between nylon spandex jeans and the country music world. And I mentioned some of the artists who were really big on wearing nylon spandex jeans. One of them in particular, Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters. They had a show that ran from 1980 to 1982. And again, those were prime years. Nylon spandex jeans were all the rage, and everybody and their grandmother was wearing them. So this show was right during the heyday of these pants. Obviously, Barbara Mandrell and her sisters, they enjoyed wearing these pants because in several of the episodes they could be seen wearing various colors of the pants. So this particular episode was first broadcast on January 17th, 1981. It was the 7th episode of the first season. In this particular segment of the show, we see Barbara Mandrell playing the saxophone, and she's wearing either teal or turquoise nylon spandex jeans. I can't tell for sure. They kind of look a little bit more greenish to me than blue, but there she is playing saxophone. Now, in case you don't know, Barbara Mandrell was a multi-instrumentalist and not just a fine singer. And while she is playing the saxophone, she's on a stage, and around her is a number of dancers, both male and female, and the female dancers are all wearing various colors of nylon spandex jeans as well. You don't get very good views of their pants in this particular scene, but you will get much better views after they start singing some different numbers. So let me also add that this one is not as great quality as I like to put in my videos, but seeing as how most likely this will never make it to DVD, and this one is really not all that bad once you see it. I think you'll find that this is pretty acceptable quality. It's a shame that stuff like this will never see the light of day on DVD. We can be grateful that there are people who are uploading their personal collections to YouTube. By the way, there was a 3 DVD collection of the best of this show that came out around 2007, I believe it was. There's really no way for me to know if this particular segment or any other segment that I've seen where they're wearing nylon spandex jeans is included on these discs. Otherwise, I would buy a copy. Anyway, check this out. This is such a good one. I'm really glad I came across this one. I think you'll love this one too. And so go ahead and watch this, and then we'll come back and talk about it some more.
Came along, moved me high.
right, wasn't that a great musical clip featuring 6 different people wearing 6 different pairs of nylon spandex jeans and 6 different colors? Well, actually there were 2 reds. Barbara Mandrell's sister Louise was wearing red, as was one of the dancers. So there were 2 reds, but Barbara was wearing teal and the other 3 dancers were wearing orange, purple, and royal blue. You know, it was good long footage. I loved watching them dance in those pants. That's what those pants were made for. Very comfortable, yet very form-fitting. So, you know, what else could, you know, a dancer want? What else could they ask for? I really enjoyed that clip, and like I said, I know there are more examples of nylon spandex jeans on that particular show, so I'll be looking out for those. This is the only way we're going to see stuff like this. You know, otherwise these great clips are just going to stay buried within these shows on YouTube. And I know there's more stuff out there. There's a lot more stuff. It's not even just this show. There are other shows out there too that I've seen. It's just a matter of quality. This is coming from analog sources, you know, VCRs. This is not digital stuff. This is not digitized. And again, this stuff is all sitting somewhere in Hollywood in, you know, some room gathering dust, you know, and it's never going to see the light of day. Probably mostly because of the rights associated with all the music on these shows. They're just never going to be on DVD. There's only going to be best of collections, best of sets. They're not going to have these entire programs. Once again, just thank you to all the people who are providing from their private collections. If any of you out there have the 3 DVD set of the Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters TV show, and you know if this particular segment is on there, please write in the comments, let us know about it. I would gladly pick up a copy of this DVD. So once again, I hope you all really enjoyed this. I know that I did. It was a thrill for me to find this. If you did like it, leave a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you know when I've got more videos ready to be watched. And until next time, keep on rocking the Nylon Spandex jeans.